What's up, NBA fans? Welcome back. And I know this is the most exciting time of the year, except for maybe, the finals or the playoffs there. And yeah, it definitely hasn't been a letdown. But today, I want to talk to y'all about, in my opinion, the biggest signing that happened in free agency. And no, it is not the person that you probably think it is. A lot of people will probably jump on the Paul George bandwagon there, maybe even the Klay Thompson one. But I'm about to tell y'all it was Chris Paul. And before you decide this video is not for you, I want to tell you exactly why. Chris Paul is the most impactful signing that's taken place. He's only making, I think it's like 10 or 11 mil this year. Not anything ridiculous. His stats are definitely down from when he played for the Clippers and the Pelicans in the past, or I guess it was the Hornets back in the day. But the reason he is the most impactful signing is because we're finally going to get to witness a legitimate, not held back Victor Wembanyama. Not only are we going to get to see him take over the league, but now he has arguably one of the greatest passers of all time passing him the ball. This last year, a lot of people were saying that his teammates, didn't want to get him involved to the level of someone of like LeBron's status, even though he is by far the best player on their team. Overall, they didn't have that great of a season last year. And I'm going to let you know right now, they're not going to win the championship next year, but I truly believe that Victor Wembanyama could win MVP next year. Don't think that they're going to be making, a deep run in the playoffs or anything like that, but his stats are going to be ridiculous. I mean, Chris Paul, he is going to be feeding this man. He's not the same scorer as he used to be, but he can still pass. He's got the great court vision. He understands his role. I mean, he was coming off the bench for the Golden State Warriors there for a little while. So he understands what needs to take place to make his team successful. And I have just got to say, Victor is the most ridiculous player. I think that one day we're going to be saying he was the greatest player of all time. I do think that he's going to end up staying healthy with all of these, ways that people are taking care of their bodies nowadays. I feel like, people are investing more into themselves for longevity. And it's going to be a long time till we see someone that is his size with his abilities, to say the least. And I don't know. I'm feeling good about it. I really like their draft pick, Stephon Castle. I think he's going to be a defensive star, but he's not going to have to do a whole lot on the offensive side. So that's going to let Victor, score even more points, get more stats, and he's not a shooter. So, those bricks, those are going to be, little putback rebounds and dunks for Victor. I just think overall, them signing Chris Paul is going to really just unlock what he is going to be able to do. I think next year people are going to be like, this guy's the real deal. I'm calling right now a 30-15 season. I think it's going to be absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that's my opinion. That's why I think that Chris Paul is the most impactful signing, because I think now this is going to be the start of the greatest player in NBA history. I think it's absolutely insane he didn't get Defensive Player of the Year as a rookie. So he's going to be the best defensive player. And now on the offensive side, he's got someone that's going to be feeding him the ball every single play. And I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let me know what you think. Let me know, who you think was the best signing. And let me just drop what you think Victor's going to be dropping next year. That's pretty much it. Thank y'all for tuning in.